Hi guys, and welcome back to today's tutorial. How are you all doing? It has been a while guys. So you can see what we have on our screen. Yes, so in today's class we learn how to make this beautiful straight gown with bracelet and flare. You can see how beautiful it is. So guys, let's quickly get started. And before then, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment. So guys, let's quickly get started. So guys, we're over to our table. You can see the lining. These are lining. This is our zip. Layers are using as my combination. These are fabric that we're working with. I have 6 years of fabric here. Because it's a short length, I said to fold it this way. So now to be working direct to the fabric guys. So it's now to place our shoulder length, shoulder slope and half inch, neck width 3 inches, neck depth. I'm working with the first line, okay, connect this way. The second line is my seam allowance. So let me please check my camera. So guys, let's quick connect our shoulder slope. You can see that is shoulder slant. Now is armhole depth, okay, which is shoulder divided by 2, 8 inches. We shoulder are working with 16 inches. In total is 8. This is just basic straight gown, just straight gown with back slit. But I'm just doing this for the sake of beginners. So you find the midpoint, okay? If you're working for a client, ensure you place this, that's your mark, should be on the wrong part. Okay, so I'm just doing for a better view. Okay, so shoulder to the bust point, uh under bust, because we're placing waist dart. Okay, the waistline is 18 inches. Because it's direct to the fabric, do have added seam allowance on the shoulder line. So hip, let me clear adjust it, cross check once again, kneel, and it's 2 inches before the kneel. So connect this under bust, waist, hip line, the knee line. It's just a basic gown. That is the truth. I'll drop in the link. I've done tutorial on this. Um, place your tape from the shoulder line. Find the full length of your gown. So mine here is 16 inches. Let me adjust it. You can see seam allowance 1 inch. Connect it this way. So it's time to find our nipple to nipple. To place it this way. There is the hip line. Place it. Connect this way with our straight row. So is the waist that I'm working with. So the under bust, I step down by an half inch. From the hip line, decide to work with 2.5 inches, but I placed 3 inches. Connect this way. Okay, to place your waist dart, an half inch. You just blend it. Make sure your nipple to nipple aligns with each other. So now also place the round measurement. Into 4 is 10.5 inches. That is 42 into 4 parts is 10.5 inches. Waistline, quickly calculate it with my measurement tape, is 8.5 inches. The hip is 46. Okay, this is the waist, sorry, is 9 inches. Let me connect this first. armhole, that's your bust line, which is the chest line, to the waist. So to the hip is 11.5 inches. Okay, so connect it as well this way. Adjust it this way. I used 6 yards of fabric. I've said that earlier because it's a short length. But if you are working with bridal, bridal is by 60 inches length. You won't use up to that. This Ankara is a short length. So connect it this way, straight this way. It actually looks like boo-boo. Yes. So if you want yours to be fitted, go in this way with just an half inch or 1 inch. You blend it this way because it has a back slit. Okay, so connect it this way. So when you're through, it's time to add the DR, which is the dart replacement. Okay, so connect it this way because it just waste that to mate with your hip from your before your hip line. So this is seam allowance. Yes, seam allowance. I'm placing 2 inches because I'm using an half inch to join my lining. It's full lining as well. So place it, you follow the curve. Okay, this way, don't just place it straight. So place the 2 inches, 2 inches to the hem line. Okay, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches this way. So I've added the DRs. It's time to cut it out. So I will place it and trace out the back panel. Cut this way. Neck. Cut on the second line, which is seam allowance. Notch your hip line. So how to adjust this? Place it. Making sure I work with the pattern. Okay, on the fabric. So I'll quickly now introduce the back panel. Pin it this way. Connect it this way to find my neck weight. But I have to first trace the zipper allowance. So you can see my neck weight is just 3 inches. We start to work with 5 inches. Okay, to make it wider. Mine is just moderate. It's just a normal basic neck width, which is just 3 inches. So the back neck depth is just 1 inch. We start to work with an half inch, or depending on your preference. So this is my waist line. Go in with an half inch. Step out from the hip line this way. So for the slit, decide to work with 26 from your hem line. My note this line you will have here is my my hip line, sorry, my knee line, 2 inches before my knee line. It's okay. So I'm stepping up with 2 inches as well. So connect this way to the 2 inches before the knee line. Okay, for my back slit. So I had to quickly blend it properly. It's just 2 inches. To decide to work with 3 inches, or depending on your preference. Okay, so I have to make a notch here for my slate. Now I have to quickly cut out my neck depth this way. So there's no need to add seam allowance because we have done that while cutting out the front piece. So this is how it should look when you are through. So blend it properly. So guys, for the Let's part. If you decide to use bias or depend on your preference, so you can see what I was saying initially. The neck weight, you decide to be as deep as wide as this, or depend on your preference. So just being creative, that is all. So curve this way. Okay. So let's quickly put this aside. So this part, you could decide to top stitch before fixing your lining or use your glue. Okay, so see how beautiful it looks. So for the neck width, as I said earlier, try to make it wider by using 5 inches neck width. So this part is optional, okay? So guys, this is how you should look when you are through. So guys, it's time to cut out the flare part, but I won't be using a flare cutting method because I don't have much fabric. So place 10 inches width, that is length of 10 inches. So I will quickly connect this straight this way. Okay, before doing this you have to determine the length of the flare you'll be cutting out. That is from your place your measurement tape from your shoulder either to your knee or your hip, or 3 inches away from your hip lines, all depending on your preference. So I will connect it this way. I'm just trying to create out on a flare form a bit because I don't have much fabric. So I have to quickly find the length. Is into fold here. Place it this way. It's from my shoulder line to the knee line. Place it this way. So placing 10 inches, 9 inches, 8 inches. As you step down, you reduce an half, sorry, 1 inch to the full length at the hem line. Make a curve this way. But if you have enough fabric, just cut in a flare form. Okay, to be fuller. Okay, so you can see how beautiful it is. So just trying to cross check the length. So I have total of 37 inches. The weight is 12, but I have to quickly add seam allowance because excuse me, I'll be using my overlocking machine to weave it around for a minute. Cut it out this way. You can see we have it too now. So for the lining, place it. I've placed my dart, cut it this way. So we're turning our lining, there's our fabric to our lining. This is the back. So this is just basic gown, that is just the truth. So the lining is short, we have to join it. Now, excuse me, you place it this way, stitch, flip it in this way. So sorry, the fan is distracting me. Stitch. So you can see my line, I've joined it. So just to sew it all around. But note our lining is 1 inch shorter. So we start to work with an half inch shorter. So now I've joined the lining. I'm a bit fast here because this part is just a basic gown with a back slit, long gown. So it's time to fix my zipper. You can see the slit part. So I'll be adding my hemming gum in between the fabric, that lining facing line, and give it a very nice press. Okay, so you can see guys, this is the front. Through fixing my zipper. So we have to clean now, introduce the front panel to stitch, that is to join the shoulder line, right side facing the right side. Place it this way, flip in your lining on the shoulder part, stitch this way, stitch and show you guys. You stitch with whatever you added as your seam allowance. So guys, can say we are through. This is how it should look when you are through. You can see how beautiful it is. So for our sleeve, it's just a basic sleeve. So I've done that. So it's time to fix our sleeve. Yes, we have to quickly fix our sleeve before fixing our flare or cape, whichever we choose to call it, guys. So I have to open it up this way. I have to lose this sleeve. Excuse me. Open the zipper part. Right side facing the right side. Stitch all around. I'll show you guys. So before then, I have to use my UAU gum to fix this part. Yes, we decide to top stitch, as I said earlier. So place it this way, trying to reduce the second step. Blend it properly. As I said earlier, this part is optional. Okay, so you have to patiently do this, guys, because of the bust area. Okay, so guys, I'll be adding stones as well, but I have to clip face the sleeves and show you guys. So guys, you can see I'm through fixing my sleeves. You see how beautiful it looks. So I've also gone ahead to weave my cape. We decide to call it cape, or we decide to call it flare, whichever way you choose to call it, guys. So I will notch the center piece this way, open it up this way. Okay, place it this way. See, but first I have to place my measurement, cross check. Remember, we added 2 inches in allowance, and I've subtracted an half inch, but I use an half inch to join the lining. So 1.5 inches is the same allowance, but I decided to place 2 inches to make it more fitted. I'm placing 2 inches, but hip line is just 1.5 inches. You can see, so the knee line is 1 inch, because I want the down part to be at least a bit free. Yes, so 2 inches from our same allowance. These 2 inches I'm placing right now is the part that we're stitching the cape, which is the flare part. Connect this way. So I'll be following this chalk that I'm marking, guys, straight this way, so that everything will relax properly when I'm through. So I've made a notch middle point, so I'll place it this way, stitch, okay, stitch, flip it this way. So I will do the same to the back panel, but before then we have to clip pin it this way, like what I'm doing, guys. Try to make a plate a bit to have that flare form, because I don't have much fabric. So place it this way, pin it, so while stitching you just stitch straight. You can see how beautiful it look. See, pin it. You have to patiently do this to avoid stress while stitching. Pin it this way. See, so okay, see, so now the second one, but before then I have to finish the first one. Let me finish it up. So I'll place it this way, pin it as well. First I have to mark it as well. 2 inches seam allowance. I want the bust area be fitted, and 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. Connect it straight this way. Pin it as well. You can see, flip it this way. You can see, just taking the foam already. So it's very simple, guys. You can see the sleeve part. So the hemming, I'll be doing that much later. So run a straight line stitch, the same to the other part. I'll show you guys. So you guys can see how beautiful it look. See, guys, so I used 2.5 inches to place it as well to make sure it's straight when you are through. So place it. So I had to measure total of 3.5 inches, sorry, 4 inches on the bust line, which is your chest line, what is back panel, as well. Exactly what you did. So that is why I'm a bit fast here, guys. Pin it this way. Take it to sewing machine, stitch, and show you guys. So you can see, guys, I'm done fixing it. You can see how beautiful it is. But make sure you iron yours, okay? I can't do that right now. So it's time to join the side seam. So mark it as well, okay? 2 inches. Adjust it properly. Just this way. Reduce it, the hip line, connect to the armhole, that's the sleeve part. Do the same on the other part as well. Make sure you send in your cape. Pin it. The hem line this way. Flip this way to place this part as well. So on our floor, I will use my overlocking machine to weave around the armhole. Okay, place it. So we just stitch straight. That is all. Please do not forget to iron. Yeah, I can do that right now, guys. I will stitch and show you guys. Do the sleeve part as well. Add my hemming gum, iron it, and show you guys. So guys, you can see I'm through. So I had to quickly trim out the unwanted thread. You can see how beautiful it is. See, so let me quickly flip it to the right side. See how beautiful it looks. So that is all for this tutorial, guys. Please, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment. It will help this channel to grow. Please, and if you find this video interesting, do not forget to like it. I love you all. You can see how beautiful it looks. Okay, so guys, this is all for now. Love you all. I remain your favorite fashion instructor, She Living Signature. Bye.